Hello and welcome back to Kicking Off with Blackburn Rovers FC of the Championship with your host and manager, the Philosopher 24. So, as you can see in the league table, we are 14th, but we are still 5 points off the playoff positions, which is still very achievable, especially in the ending or in the new year. Hopefully, we are in the new year, just to say. So hopefully we can get into the playoffs into the new year, win this new year. So yeah, we're still 5 points off and we're now in 14th though. So when I last left you, we were in a bit of a patchy situation. If you remember, we just lost 2 on the trot: Sheffield Wednesday and Bristol City. But things didn't get much better after that. We went and lost 3-0 at home to bottom of the table Rotherham United. 3-0. And they had a man sent off in the 73rd. So, what happened was, we had our normal amount of possession, we had a good amount of shots and more on target, but we just didn't decide to try and score today, that day. Rhodes didn't turn up, really. Chris Taylor, oh, he's back. Chris Taylor's back. Oh, and as you also may be able to see, I've got a new face pack, which means that a lot of the players that used to not have face packs now have face packs. So that is that. Yeah. So my injuries are back. Just quickly say that now. But yeah, let's go back to the Rotherham game. We lost 3-0. No one turned up. Lots of yellow cards. You probably want to have a look at the first and last goal. Let's have a look at the first goal. This was a Javier Pencote, and they just played round us. Look, literally, where's the marking and where's anything really? We had to have Hanley was back, but Lenihan had to play in defence as Kilgallen was not playing. I didn't feel like he was good enough because after the last 2 matches he would, but Lenihan didn't perform as I wanted to, as well as Henley not performing. Then this was Chris Maguire's. I think it was annoying again. Lots of nice passing. Yeah, and just fooled our goalkeeper. So that ended 3-0. But then, I was really getting annoyed at this, and I think I stepped away for about an hour. But after that, we went and beat Nottingham Forest, who are 4th at the time, 3-2. Grant Hanley, Jordan Rhodes and Fodu Kaita getting on the score sheet, and Chris O'Grady for them getting on the score sheet twice. As you can see, we had 50% possession, and we've had loads more shots, loads on target, but they still managed to score 2. But let's have a look at the goals. Grant Hanley scored from a corner, I think it was. Was it? Yes, it was a nice header into the top corner there, which is good. And then it went 1-1, I think, with O'Grady getting on the score sheet. Yeah, very annoying. It was a great finish, though. After that, it was the Jordan Rhodes goal. I think it was lots of build-up, which is nice to see. So Nottingham Forest, I think, are an alright team. I think they probably will go up this season, or be in the playoffs. I'll have a look at the league table in full in a minute, as well as looking at the stats of our team. So Kilgallen was playing today, as Duffy and Conway were still not in the team. So, as you can see, we passed it around a tiny bit. We don't really choose to pass it around a lot, though. Koita must have got the cross into O'Sullivan, who gave it to Rhodes, who just slotted it past the post, which was a good goal. And then after half-time, I think we extended the lead, did we? Yes, we did extend the lead with a Koita goal. Can't remember, I think it was a header, which is very nice to see that kind of goal. A brilliant goal there. But then O'Grady, with a bit of a long build-up, managed to score their second and make it 3-2. I think we had the ball and we gave it away, probably because that's what we normally do. See, I think at this point I thought we were going to score, but then we lost it. Mendes da Garcia, who's from Cape Verde, I think, passes it, and O'Grady is there to finish again like that. So, yes, I was very happy at the result. I mean, look at the ratings, 8.1s, 8s, 7.2s, 7.4s. So it was a very, very, very good match in the end. I keep on going too far back. And then after that, we went to Reading. Oh, yeah, we went to Reading, and we won 3-2. And they were, like, a few places above us at this time. I thought it wasn't going to start well, because Paulo Hurtado put them 1-0 up with this great goal. Or not great goal, but nice goal. But then luckily a few minutes later, after I thought, oh, it's going to be in one of those days, isn't it, 3-0 probably, but we actually got one back. And this was it, I think. Who scored it? It was Rhodes, of course, with a nice lofting header. So our tides turned. But then they had to go... No, Koita went and scored after this on the counter, I think it was. So they were dominating us in the first few minutes, and they were for the whole game, really. And in the second half, we just didn't play well. But we managed to get ourselves 2-1 up. 3-1 up, I think, by half-time. So this is the Koita goal. Nice little through ball. And from Rhodes, that's his first assist of the season. So that made it 2-1. And then this, I think, was who was it scored? It was a Jordan Rhodes goal again. He's on fire. I think we are actually in the process of changing Blackburn Rovers into Jordan Rovers. So that's that. And then, of course, in the second half, we were being so heavily dominated. And they managed to get a goal back on the 80th minute. I think it was roughly... I think it was a Vidra goal. I haven't seen Vidra in a while. I mean, did he move? I can't remember. I thought he was playing for a Premier League club. I could swear. But yeah, lofted over Evans' head, and Vidra I think just ran straight into the box. Oh no, he didn't. He got past it and he coolly finished it, which is not a bad goal. Not a bad goal at all. So that was that goal. And then after that, I knew we weren't going to win this because Middlesbrough were like second or first at the time. But we tried our best. It was 3-1. We maybe could have got better out of it, but I wasn't too disappointed. Like a draw maybe was on the cards. But yeah, Kike scored first. I won't show you all the goals, so I'll show you this goal and the winning goal. And that was a bit of an annoying goal. Rhodes got us back level with this goal, so I thought we had hope here. But we obviously didn't. It was a bit unlucky from their part because it was bad deflections everywhere. But then in the 77th, Kike scored to make it 3-1. A nice header there. So then that we lost to Middlesbrough. But then we got one over our Derby team in Bolton, who are still managed by Lennon. And I think at this point they're quite high in the table. I think they're in the playoffs. We shouldn't have won this, but we did. Again, I thought this would be another one of those days where we lose 4-0 because they scored in the first few minutes, with Wellington Silva getting on the score sheet early on. But after that, we got a goal with Jordan Rhodes. Who else? I mean, it's starting to become a regular occurrence, or it is a regular occurrence. It was a nice cross, I think, from Henley, and Rhodes was there to dispatch it. So that made it 1-1. I think in the second half it was 50-50 more, but we managed to score a penalty. I don't know how this is a penalty, but I think Moxie comes in, or Wheater even comes in and slide tackles, and it's a penalty. And Rhodes, of course, never misses penalties. Probably, today you probably get a penalty, even though I'm not sure he's going to be playing. But that made it 2-1, and I was bouncing with joy at this point because we were high in the table. And then we had the chance to go 11th, but bloody Sammy Amiobi bloody spoiled the party, didn't he? We should have won this against Cardiff, but we ended up getting our second draw of the season. Which is slightly disappointing, but Koita, nice pitch at Cardiff City Stadium. I regret saying that, seeing as a Swansea fan. But Koita, that was a nice goal to get on the score sheet. But then Sammy Amioba got on the score sheet here. I think, yeah, it was one of those annoying late minute goals, and we couldn't really do anything in return. So that was 1-1. So that leaves us with today's game in the FA Cup third round against Port Vale. And I really want to go far in the FA Cup. After watching a few rounds so far this season, I want to go far. I want to have a good cup run. Of course, there are no non-league teams, I don't think there is, in the FA Cup third round this season. So it's a bit disappointing. I actually wouldn't have mind getting a non-league team just to have a little bit of a challenge. Not like a proper challenge, but like a nice friendly challenge. So, the team I shall be going with... Actually, first of all, I'm going to show you the stats of my team so far. I've set up a stats type page. So, the appearance-wise, Jason Steele is on 26. Hannum Hanley's on 25. And Danny Guthrie's on 24. They're the top people that play the most. Average rating goes to Shane Duffy on 7.34. John Rhodes on 7.23 and Grant Hanley on 7.22. Goals, of course, go to John Rhodes with 18. Vodu Kaitu's catching up-ish with 7 and Craig Conway with 3. Assists goes to John O'Sullivan, who's I think not playing today, with 6. Craig Conway with 4 and Danny Guthrie with 4. Interceptions goes to Shane Duffy with 307, Matthew Killigallen with 298, and then Grant Hanley with 294. I think Grant Hanley would be higher up, but of course he had a few suspensions. Key headers goes to Grant Hanley with 87, then Shane Duffy 86, and Matthew Killigallen with 71. Of course, they're our centre back, so they will. Key passes goes to Danny Guthrie with 48, and Jordan Rhodes is tied with 48 as well, and then it goes to Vodu Kaitu with 44. Key tackles goes to Shane Duffy with 19, then Grant Hanley with 17, and Matthew Killigallen with 12. Passing accuracy goes to Jason Lau with 84, then Corey Evans with 80, and Chris Brown with 80. Mistakes made goes to, sadly, Craig Conway, Shane Duffy, and Marcus Olsen with 77, 73, and 69, respectively. And then the top 3 price players are Jordan Rhodes at 8.5 million, Grant Hanley with 4.5 million, and Shane Duffy with 2.5 million, which brings us on to the transfer window. We are now allowed to buy players, so I've got one loan coming in, hopefully. Ben Watson looks like he's going to be filling in that Guthrie position because I think we're a bit weak in that position, and he'll be coming in hopefully on loan just to play. I mean, he's a perfect player in that position, I think, and a good addition to the squad for the rest of the season. Ryan Nyambi, I really want to keep him, and I've tried to keep him. I hope I can keep him, even though I promised him I might have to sell him. But look at him. I think I showed him in a previous episode. We need to keep him. Yes. But let's go into the Port Vale game. This is the team I'm going with. Steele in goal, Ryan Numby, Matthew Killigallen, Shane Duffy, Spur in defence, Lau, Marshall, Guthrie and Taylor in midfield with Chris Brown, who hasn't played in a while, and Nathan Delfonso, who hasn't played in a while, up front. And the bench is there. Have a look. That's the team. So we'll summon it. One person needs a new number. I'll give him number 51. Yeah, because I've just loaned out both my backup keepers in Raya and Eastwood. I think Eastwood's gone to... I can't remember what Eastwood's gone to, but Raya's gone to Oldham. So that's the team. There's the other fixtures going on today. I mean... not that interesting at the moment. Remy Street. Who's Remy Street? Let's have a quick look. Oh, he's not that good. So I'm going to send my assistant today, you know. Opposition instructions. Is that all you can do? Has anyone else got any more? No, okay. I'll just have Terry McPhillips. Ideas. They're playing a 4-4-2 as well. And I'm going to say calmly... Let's say that, you know, the media have been giving us lots of credit lately, actually. So let's go and prove them that we're worth their display, or worth their money, or worth their speech. So let's go into it. We kick off. I might just put it on to standard today. Duffy to Guthrie. He plays it to Brown, but we get tackled early on. Birchall, they win the corner. Marshall is there to clear. How is that a highlight? I do not know. O'Connor to Brown to Capend. O'Connor to Capend. Tries a shot, and it's going to go out for another corner. Not good start. I'm going to say assertively concentrate. I'm going to go... I think control, maybe, because they are a weaker side, and I hate to say they are. I think Port Vale in League 1 still. League 1? I want to say League 1. Sorry if they're not. Guthrie. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Oh, my God. Can we not defend? What is that? I want to go far in the FA Cup. I don't want to lose to Port Vale away in the first or third round. Oh, that's not good enough. Spur tries a long ball, and it's a great tackle by Brown. And Daniels must be in an offside position there, but I guess not. And still can't save it. Oh, it's not good enough, really. It's not. We need to ask more of our players there. O'Connor passes it to Daniel. Please tackle him. No, no one tackles him. O'Connor to Capend. To Duffy. To O'Connor. to Capon, to Daniels, who's probably going to play it to Capon, who tries a shot, but Steele is there, and I'm going to say aggressively demand more. Because that's what I am. I do need more. Dickinson to Brown. Tries a long shot, but still is there. I might just turn it to Key, because it's taking a while just to get through. Come on. Looks like we're getting more of the ball in their half. No, it doesn't actually. Never mind. Might have to make some changes at half-time. Might go attacking, because why not? I think that usually does something. You know, I thought we were going to win this easy, and I know that's a bit harsh on Port Vale, but I thought we were, seeing our recent form. Guthrie tries it to Brown, I think, oh yeah, but can't get it. Duffy intercepts, but it comes back to O'Connor. Tries to find a donor, and it does. Daniels is there to finish, and it's 2-0 just before half-time. We're not going to come back from this now, are we? Spur, Killigannon have all played crap. Lau coming off for Corey Evans. Spurs coming off for Henley. I'd aggressively say you can play much better than this. That is true. I swear you always see us lose, you know? Why can't you see us, like, win against Reading 3-2 and, like, one of those exciting games? I mean, we've had one of those against Fulham, but not a lot now that you've seen it. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it, for you? Sorry. We're not even getting the ball into their half anymore. Come on, a control. I'm going to aggressively say push forward. Nyambi to Marshall. Passes to Alfonso. To Guthrie. Finds Brown. Oh my god, Brown, you should be scoring there. I'm taking Ben Marshall off and putting Conway on. And I'm going to swap them round. So now we have a bit more of attacking presence, I guess. Attack. Go on. We're not even getting any chances anymore. I'm going to aggressively say push forward. Seriously? And there it is, 2-0 to Port Vale in the FA Cup third round. Not a lot of highlights there in the end. I'm going to aggressively say that's not good enough. 2-0 in the FA Cup, and I said I really wanted to go far, and I did, because it's money. Oh, the board aren't going to be happy with that, and they're devastated by the results. You know, I'm sad after that. I am. I won't do the press conference now. So that means that we're out of the FA Cup in the third round. Really disappointing. You don't actually know how disappointed I am, because I actually really wanted to go far in the FA Cup, as I probably said now before. But yeah, well, now I guess we can concentrate on the league, I guess. But a bit disappointing, and probably you're disappointed to see another loss. But hopefully I can carry on going well, and I think we'll come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you know what? Let's do the Ipswich game instead. We're going to go for the Ipswich game, because it's more of a crunch match, because they're in a similar position. So, I've been the Philosopher 24. We're out of the FA Cup in the third round. I apologise for another loss. But we're doing alright. We can concentrate on the Championship. Yeah. Right, wait, actually, never mind. Let's come back for the Fulham game. You know, I'm going to have a short gap in between, because I'll have a look at I'll show you my transfers. Oh wait, do I? Wait, what time does it? I'm just going to check when the transfer window shuts. It shuts just after the Fulham match. Actually, so never mind. Never mind. Scrap it. We'll go for the Ipswich game. Sorry, I've been the Philosopher 24, and I'm out.